Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Tuesday, April 4th. Time is 8:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And big old push-up overnight. So had a major correction through yesterday's trade. Just a big drop down up until the London session, looks like. And it's just been on a steady rise. So it looks like it's up about 50 points or so. So, so we're sitting up in the eye zone. It's actually testing yesterday's value area high now. So we've just been kind of putting along as far as some type of a channel. Look like there's some accumulation going on, and that was just running back from pre-market, just kind of seeing things that way. So I can get that set up there. So a bunch of accumulation here. That was the push up there. And no, I guess that didn't look like a reversal sequence. Hard to tell, but no, that's really early hours, so the liquidity's just not going to be there anyway. So now we are just watching and waiting, seeing if we're going to get a reversal sequence, or if we're going to get some type of continuation pattern, and I need the big numbers to come in to be able to show me that in some sense anyway. But sentiment's definitely with the bulls so far, so we'll see what happens at this point. Alright guys, I'll be back and we'll see where we end up at. Okay guys, what I did was hop this long back at 47, right off of this 8 moving average here. What I'm seeing is the value area high of today is strong. It's just holding. So I was watching here on the time and sales, and then the bears are dumping a buttload of volume here, but they're not able to break past that just yet. So this is probably still just a channel, and this is just a channel trade for the most part. But I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and pull half off at 57 and move my stop to break even. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move my stop to I'm gonna move it to 45. So we're gonna have a 2-tick stop right now. So market's still moving really slow, but I think this is a safe channel trade here for the moment. Kind of gauge what's going to happen, if it's going to leg up again, or if this resistance level is going to hold at the current day high. So, all right, guys, 10 contracts long, 50.47. Look to pull half off at 57. Stop sitting at 45 right now. All right, be back shortly. All right, looks like that was the right call for the moment. I need to see if this sets up as a flush, though. Half off at 57, so 5 contracts long at 50.47. Go ahead and move my stop up to break even right now. I love that push, but I need to see what the bears are going to do here. Let me get all this adjusted real quick. That came really quick with some serious momentum, and we'll see what the PLC does. All right, guys, I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, look like we got a divergence setting up here, where these lines are marked. So still in, almost taken out there by 1 tick, still long, 5 contracts, 50.47, and depending on where this close is, I'll probably start looking to switch directions. I still don't see a reversal sequence yet, so chances are I may pull back up again, in which I'll pull majority of the contracts off if it does get back up here. And okay, all right, stopped out there. Got me out at 48. Okay, let's see here. Let's see where it works at off this value area high, and then we'll probably start looking to switch directions here soon. All right, be back shortly. Okay, guys, what I did was went long at 42. This is actually still in the channel. right here. And this is the extreme down here at 41. Broke through it. Didn't see, well, the buyers still were defending in this area, and I didn't see a lot of follow through with the bears just yet. So I think we're still going to stay in this channel for a bit longer. We'll see. It's tight stop though at 38. 4-tick stop. So we'll see if we can get half off, probably around 8 ticks, right around the moving average up here at 50.50. So we'll see if we can actually work that there. All right, be back in a minute. Okay, went ahead and pulled half off of 49 for 7 ticks there. Let's see if it actually breaks above the 8 again. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop up to break even at this point. So 5 contracts long, 50.42, stop sitting at break even, and just kind of watching, seeing if we're going to continue to push up or if this 8's going to hold. All right, be back in a minute. Okay, stopped at that point, and looks like the bears are ready to play. So let's see here, 50, 40. All right. See if we can get pushed back up again, and I'll look to get short. All right, be back in a bit. Okay, short here at 41. Right here. Look to pull half off at 31. Stop is sitting at 49, 1 tick above this bar here. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to move that down to 48, right behind that imbalance. So that's a 7-tick stop. And we'll see if we can work this short down here. This should. That was a pretty decent breakdown, so that should close within value area. And if that's the case, ideally it will push on down here to the point of control around 29. And 31 is sitting at, 31 is the 50-day average. So we'll see what happens from this point here. All right, short 10 contracts, 50.41. Looks to pull half off at 31, stop sitting at 48 for a 7-tick stop right now. All right, be back in a minute. Oh, I got faked out. Wow. Okay, stopped out there at 48 for 7 ticks. So still no reversals. Well, we might got something building up over here. Let me take a look again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I wouldn't have seen that one anyway. All right. We smack dab in the middle of this channel, so I'm going to sit on my hands, and we'll see what happens at this point. All right, be back shortly. Okay, guys, I am waiting. This is looking like a reversal sequence cluster here. So I'm going to see if we can hop it somewhere around 60, as that'll be the 9 to 19 threshold for 50-50 up. We're also on this I zone, and the divergence started at 65. There's also a ICE high volume area right there at 65 as well. So what do we have here? So yeah, I think we may actually get a turnaround up in this area here. So all right, I'll be back shortly. Okay, short 10 contracts, 50.68 right here. I was seeing some absorption there as well, and pulled the trigger there. So stop is going to be sitting at, well, originally I had it at 75, but being that this is a threshold, it's 50, 60, 70. Look like it actually hit that, so I'm going to move my stop to 71. That is going to be a 3-tick stop at this point, because anything above that, then it's going to get taken out anyway, or this cluster becomes invalid anyway. So we'll see what happens here. So short 10 contracts, 50.68, stop sitting at 50.71, look to pull half off at 58. All right, be back in just a bit. Okay, finally, I got to sweating bullets on this one. I got half off at 58, so that leaves me 5 contracts short, 50.68. Stop is going to stay at 71 for the moment. Still not exactly sure. If this bar closes below the 8, then I'll go ahead and move to break even. So, I'm gonna see if I can peel off at 48. So let me get that set up real quick. 48. Okay. Enter. All right, there we go. All right, short 5 contracts, 50, 68. Look to peel one off at 50, 48 for 20 ticks. Stop sitting at 50, 71 for 3 ticks stop right now. And all right, I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, close barely below the 8 moving average, which closes a close in this visual. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop to break even right now. And we'll see what happens from this point here. All right, be back in just a minute. All right, we have got a serious battle going on at this price zone right in here, and it is hard to say which direction this wants to go. So, I'm reading some reports right now. Libya has cut production a bit, which should push prices up, and then people jockeying for position for summertime oil on the higher time frames, probably the further out contracts, and this one as well. This is just basic supply and demand. Summertime driving tends to go up historically, so oil should start to see some type of a rise over the next few months. But as a day trader, it doesn't too much matter. But if people are jockeying for position right now, then it may play a slight effect. So I'm still thinking we're going to get some kind of a pullback. Where to, I'm not sure yet. So we're in a key level right now, and I am short 5 contracts, 50, 68. So we're going to see if we can sustain it. So, all right, I'm going to step away for just a bit because I don't want to watch this, but I got the alerts on my phone. I'm not going to my garden just yet, but I'll be close. All right, be back shortly. Okay, got one off finally. So one came off at 48 here. That leaves me 4 contracts short, 50, 68. And we'll set up another peel point at 38. So this market today probably is not going to do too much as it looks. Well, for this morning session anyway. We haven't had any, even though we're only a half hour into the cash open now. Pre-market really kind of tells a story of how the market should play out, at least in the AM. I don't too much watch after lunch, but we'll see. So 4 contracts short, 50, 68. Stops still sitting at break even right now, and I'll adjust that here in a minute. Buy there. Okay. New pill point is at 38 for 30 ticks. And let's see here. My stop is 68 here. 65. Yeah. Up. I can only move it 2 ticks, so my Muma stopped to 66 for a 2 tick to lock in 2 ticks, and we'll go forward from there. So, all right, short 4 contracts, 50, 68. Stop sitting at 66 for 2 ticks locked in, and next pill point is 50, 38 for 30 ticks. All right, be back. So CL today appears to just want to rebalance, and I don't know even what to say on that one there. It's not much as far as a directional move today, but this is just kind of madness. But that's CL. It's it marches to the beat of its own drum. So, and all you can do is just take what she gives you. So I am still in this trade for contracts 50, 68 up here, and Yeah, still looking to pull one off at 50.38. We'll see what happens, though. But I'm not actually going to sit in front of this much anymore because it is rebalancing time, actually, with the Q2 starting up right now. And, yeah, people just really jockeying for positions. So probably a lot of accumulation going on in these areas. So I can't see the dark pools, but, I'm just kind of guessing that is what is going on. And over the next month, 2, 3, this should actually shoot up. Then again, wait a minute, it should actually probably pull back somewhere around the 49 area, and then probably it's going to shoot up in that at somewhere around that time. But right now it's just a lot of rebalancing going on, so I'm not going to sit in front of this. So got my 20 ticks for today. Got one off here at 48, so we'll just kind of see what happens. But I got it on my phone, and any alerts, I'll come back and give an update. All right, guys, I'll be back shortly. Well, I don't know shortly, but I'll be back. All right, see you soon. Okay. Ironically, I'm glad this is over. I'm out. So I got stopped out at break even, I believe it is. So this was 20 ticks today, probably a scratch day or so. I don't know. I don't keep my P&L up, but I said I was done trading, and I might be. I don't know. Let me look at this for just a moment, and I'll be back, and I'll let you know for sure. All right, I'll be back shortly. All right, yep, I am done. So nothing as far as massive prints. We got a momentum spike going on here, so that might actually be a reversal, but I don't know. Don't really care. So managed to pull 20 ticks out today, and then I had that stop, so it's probably a scratch there. So I don't really know. So I'm gonna wrap this day on up, and I don't know if I'll be trading tomorrow or not. I have class, but with all the rain that we've been getting here lately, they may actually cancel it, so we'll see. But if you don't see me, that means I have class, and I'll come back and do some type of market recap or something like that. So, all right, guys, we'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.